guys, it's Siren back with a single target Hunter Ranger build video. Um, Unsure if this is a finalised build, it's just what I'm rocking right now. And I'll show you some modifications and stuff you can make to make it figurable and suit whatever content you go into. Yeah, so we'll start off with the character sheet. Here we are, the crit strike hood. You can use old Garistro's horn, but there's not point. You're better just to use this, which is from dragon hunts. By the time you do all your dragon hunts and stuff, you should be able to afford this by the time you get your Garistro horn and Avernus. In the Temple of the Spider, this is also a decent option. I haven't tried it yet, but I have it just in case. The Mighty Cuirass of the Dragon Hunter, which is combat advantage accuracy ribcage. I'm using that. You can also use the old ribcage, which is 1.5 crit strike, 1.5 crit save, or the newer ribcage, which is obviously the same one but it's mythic. Petrified braces. There's a couple of glove options you can use. You can use these Mighty Van braces. They're pretty good and they get high item level. And you can use these wrist guards, but no one really uses these anymore because MC and Raptor is kind of like taking over, so there's not really a point in using these. Mastered weapons with aim shot mod and crit strike, AP gain. For this, we're running the Dragonhide pikes, and MTOS. You can run these instead. They're pretty strong, but I can't decipher whether the accuracy is better than the damage at this point. Yeah, I can't decipher that, so if anyone knows if 10k accuracy and my build is better than that 5% damage plus 4,500 power, just drop a message in the comments, please. For artifacts, we're using high item level artifacts. You can just use whatever ones suit your stats, so I'll probably switch this to like the Tentacle Rod or something. Got some better stats, like I'm a bit overcapped on crit strike there, but yeah. For the set, we are using the Dragon Mind set with the... Is it the Dragon Mind? Yeah, the Dragon Mind set with the Green Dragon's Mark to give me a bit of crit 7 movement speed. For the rings, I'm still looking for the crit strike ring from MTOS, but right now we're rocking these Illustra's Beauty and Soothsayer's ring, both with combat advantage jewels on. All these have combat advantage jewels on. Corroded shirt, nice for combat advantage. You can also use shirt of the veil, or veil tunic I think it's called. And Defiant Dwarven Limb pattern is also awesome, because it's the only pant, I think it's the only pant in the game that gives you 2,400 offensive stats, so I chose Critical Strike. Pretty nifty. For enhancements, we're going for these. And single target. I would switch this out for an accuracy one, but the 10% accuracy, the 10,000 accuracy that I'll get from the boots will make me overcap, and I know I'm slightly overcapped on power in a Raptor group, but I mean, you could just trade them out like this, and it means that you get a little bit of standard power. In fact, that's one off putting me over cap, damn. Okay, well that makes it better then, I guess. Where was I? Yep, Rage of Flames, another good one if you're an MTOS is Drow Slayer. Always good. Devil's Precision also. Then the Bilethorn enchantment. It's also not Bilethorn, Poison Thorn. Sorry. And then we also have the movement bonus. You can use anyone, but movement bonus is the one I go for because it's the only one I have. With this, you can use. I would recommend, highly recommend that it's like the best arrow to use is aim shot, and I use it on L2, and I use split shot on R2. You can also use Hunter's Teamwork on R2 and use Careful Attack to I'll show you how it works. to put it on your to put it on your enemies. So like it just gives you an extra like little tick. You see 3,000 damage there. Does a little bit sometimes. I think if we do this, it'll give us a little bit of damage. Or do we need to hit it first? I think that triggered it. You see, it gives us a, like an extra little tick of damage. And it used to be good when you used Band of Air because it's an extra tick that the Band of Air can proc off of. But I don't know, it's minimal, and if there's a lot of ads, you're better using Split Shot. But if it's purely single target, like last boss and MTOS, yeah, I would go for this one. It's not much though. We'll run a hindering shot and hindering strike. It's just a really nice little AoE ability. And it roots all the targets, and it's pretty good damage right there. It crits, so it's doing quite a lot of roots. Constricting arrow, also really good for your cooldowns. And it hits quite a high magnitude, enough to proc, ribcage or whatever else you need to proc, Butcher's Focus off the helmet. And Longstrider is awesome, quite high damage shot right there, 277, and the Gushing Wound is amazing for AP gain, with the ticks and stuff. It's pretty awesome. I'm using Slasher's Mark and Snipe right now, but I've only got Snipe on there for Tiamat. Usually I would use Disruptive Shot, but I don't use that a lot, so it's usually just Slashers. Seeker's Vengeance and Crushing Roots. Now you could also use Aspect of the Pack to buff your teammates, but yeah, that's that. Rate of change, obviously, like that's what happens when you switch stances and you get a little damage boost up here. Thorned Roots, just a lot of damage. Prey, also really good. Forest Bond, for cooldown reduction, and Slasher's Expertise for that extra damage on an artifact call. So on an artifact call, like you want to like be hitting a couple of aim shots, get your stacks up, and then like do your slashers, then do your melee rotation, whatever you want to do for that. I'm just clicking buttons and then throw out your tunnel vision. That's how I maximise my damage on there. So yeah, you can also use Aspect, but I don't like Aspect to the Falcon that much. For boons, these are the boons I've went with. I'll go with 40 and quick turnaround, sort of recharge speed. Yeah. Recharge speed is quite nice. And Master Boon, we'll also go for Bloodlust. For Guild Boons, we're running Crit Save, Awareness, but you can also go for Defense. I would usually go for movement speed in a dungeon that I'm confident with, but depends. Sometimes it's good to go for Res Sickness. Right now I'm still waiting on getting all of the remaining, these ones, the new companion gear. So I'm a bit behind on that, but I'll get my nice little boost in AM level when I get those. I'm using Precision because we're using this ribcage, so it's good to get a little bit of bonus back into your stuff. In this build I'm only using 2 damage comps, Patiri and Minsk, with Raptor of course. We're using Flame Spray and Golden Cat. So let me show you the stats real quick. Build it up a little bit more, just to get that Garistro stacks popping off. And that does not look right. If I lost buffs, yeah, I have them. Okay, just give me a little sec. There we go. Right, let's try again. Just a quick, like, random rotation. Nothing too special. This isn't my real rotation. There we go. So that's what we're looking at. Power will shoot up to 90, accuracy will shoot up to 80.8%. It'll be like a little bit overcapped, but yeah. That's what I'm sitting at right now. That's for comps anyway. For mounts I'm using Ferocity and Tunnel Vision. These are my powers stuff. So yeah, that's the build I'm using right now. For MTOS, you just change out like you just change out your boots. But if anyone here is knowledgeable enough on the way accuracy works, could you let me know if the 5% outgoing damage is not as good as the 10% accuracy that would be gaining? Right, guys, thank you very much, and I'll see yous later. Peace.